Hello, this is Randy from Hot Snarky Plant Based. Are you feeling stuck in your fat loss journey? Here are 7 lies that you still may be believing about fat loss. Number 1 is that the scale is king or queen. The scale measures how much you weigh on a given day, which of course includes poop and bloating and fluid retention and muscle soreness and all kinds of things. So the scale needs to be taken with a grain of salt. It is a good measurement if you are looking at measurement over a long period of time, right? If you're looking at a trend over, let's say, a month or more, and the trend is going downward, then that's a pretty good indication you're losing weight of some kind. Now, that doesn't tell you if you're losing fat or muscle. So, a better way to measure actual fat loss is to do measurements once a week. So once a week, you would want to measure your bust, your waist, your hips, and that will tell you if you are actually losing fat. And out of all those measurements, your waist is most important because a higher waist measurement is associated with higher risk of disease. The second fat loss lie that we're still believing is that the more cardio, the better, and that cardio is the secret to burning all the fat from your body. And this simply isn't true. Heavy weight training is a way to change the way your body looks and to increase your metabolic rate on a daily basis just by existing. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn by living. So cardio is important. It's a great way to feel good. It's a great way to keep your heart healthy. But honestly, 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day is plenty. And the more cardio you do does not mean you can eat more food. So please don't look at cardio like, hey, this machine said I burned 300 calories. Now I can go eat those 300 calories. That will not work in fat loss. The third lie that we may tell ourselves is that we're too old to change our physique. And that is not true. Yes, genetics play a part, but you can do a lot to change your physique no matter what your age with the right nutrition plan and the right exercise plan. Number 4 is that I can keep trigger foods in my house and I can eat them in moderation. Well, let me tell you from experience, that's bullshit. I no longer have peanut butter in my house because at certain times of the month, I will binge out on peanut butter. I don't even care. And then I'll add chocolate to it because that's even better. And this sabotages my calorie goals every single time. So guess what? I don't have peanut butter in the house. I don't ever have Oreos in the house because forget it. And a couple other foods. But if you think you can moderate yourself around your trigger foods, most of the time that is not true. And of course, number 1 would be to sit down and make a list of what your trigger foods are. Because if you're not aware, then of course you can't really help yourself. So I would highly suggest if you're trying to lose weight or lose fat, sit down and make a list of all the foods that once you start eating them, you can't stop. And then your mission is to keep them the hell out of your house. Number 5 is that I will never reach my goals. And this is a tough one because I will say at this age, and if you are in perimenopause or menopause, sometimes reaching your fat loss goals can take time. And I mean a lot of time. And I mean you feel like you're putting out a massive amount of effort every week and the payback is very small. But I'm here to tell you that you can reach your goals. But number 1 is consistency. You come up with a plan and you have to be consistent. And you have to stick with that plan for, in my opinion, about 8 weeks to see if it's actually working. And if you see that it's not working and you're not reaching your goals in the amount of time or the speed that you would like to, then you need to revise that plan. But you can absolutely reach your goals no matter what your age or what your hormonal status. Number 6, and this is a big one, the belief that you have to be hungry to lose fat. You have to eat tiny amounts of food and you have to basically suffer to lose fat. And this is also not true. You should not walk around feeling starving, having low energy, having headaches when you're in fat loss. You need to come up with a way of eating where you're eating a good amount of food as often as you feel the need to eat, and then you have the energy to do what you need to do. And the easiest way to do this is to incorporate lower calorie density foods. And I will talk more about that, of course, in another video, but that is the best way to feel like you're eating a good volume of food, but it isn't too high in calories, which makes it easier to stick to your calorie goal for the day. And number 7, and the one that irritates me the most, is that you have to cut carbs to lose weight. This is a marketing ploy that I keep seeing being pushed to perimenopausal women, menopausal women, that we are all insulin resistant and that we're all pre-diabetic and we just can't eat carbs, and stick to the lowest carbs possible, eat a ton of protein, a ton of fat, and that's the only way to lose fat. And I'm here to tell you that is also bullshit. I ate a ton of carbs. Matter of fact, probably 60 to 70% of my diet was carbs when I lost 30 pounds 3 years ago. What you need to pay attention to is the quality of your carbohydrates. So mostly unprocessed, healthy carbohydrates such as whole wheat pasta, rice, potatoes, farro, quinoa, even whole grain breads. Those are all really good choices. Super refined carbs like cookies and cakes and candy, that kind of stuff, of course you're going to want to eat more of it. So again, you can lose fat in a calorie deficit no matter what the quality of food is, but we want to take care of our health and we want to have a healthy future, so we don't want to just eat a bunch of crap even though we're sticking to our calorie goal. Not only that, the healthier the carbohydrate you eat, the more full and satisfied you're going to feel, because there's also fiber included. So low carb, in my opinion, is absolute nonsense and totally unnecessary. I hope this video has helped clear up some confusion about some of the fat loss lies and myths that we tell ourselves or are being told to us. Please comment below if there are any more that you would add to this list that you have found to be utter nonsense. And please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching my video. Stay snarky. I'll see you next time.